What's up, y'all? It's Dewan HODL. It's Saturday morning, and you know what time it is. I mean, if you're getting to it, if you're putting your work, your focus on acquiring more monetary energy in order to store it in the safest, scarcest asset that's been created and discovered at the same time by humanity, Bitcoin, then you want to make sure you do that responsibly, and to do it using a peer-to-peer exchange. Yes, the exchange itself is a third party. It's an exchange. It's a platform. But there is a escrow that is a smart contractual, decentralized escrow. And that is how the exchange of Bitcoin and whatever they want or you want for it, that is how that is conducted through in a decentralized manner. No third-party custodial service. No KYC, just the email address and a password. That is at hodlhodl.com. Link is down in the description. It's an easy sign up, and you get started stacking your sats. Once you get your sats, you're going to want to store them in a cold storage wallet, okay? Deep freeze cold storage, where you can self-custody your Bitcoin. And it is open sourced, which is preferred. That wallet is called the Cold Card Wallet, and it is Bitcoin only, and it has been greatly reviewed. Link down in the description. Check out the Cold Card Wallet in the CoinKite.com link. Let's get it. Woo! So it is Saturday morning. I want to talk about the shiny object syndrome. It is not just with cryptocurrency participants. I think it's with all of us. And it comes from being misled, duped, having our emotions used and our biases used against us to do things that are ultimately not in our best interest. We see like a lot of elaborate marketing schemes when it comes to different types or different flavors of the month, cryptocurrencies, DeFi tokens, shitcoins, NFTs, and so forth. And we've seen how that has just ravaged the market, making only a few very, very wealthy in the process. And this does come from the shiny object syndrome, in my opinion, and not from just hard factual evidence and understanding what context your crypto asset fits in. Now, in my opinion, Bitcoin is the only crypto asset, since it was originally created to solve the issue of a centralized, small group of people who are not overall in its citizens or the world's best interest, as it controls the money and it shifts the allocation of assets and stuff towards them, as they are able to print the money and essentially get it for free. And this causes an inflationary a wave that people who actually go to work every day, produce, or even go to college, become the victims of the grand theft of wealth, right? Wealth theft. So, anyways, these elaborate marketing schemes you have to be careful from. Also, from influencers, from influenced influencers, or you can call it compromised influencers that are being paid influencers. And they don't necessarily have to be paid either directly by a company or by a crypto company, but we see how influencers have indeed misled a lot of people and a lot of their followers, because they've been paid to shill a coin, shill a diet, shill any product that they can, because they're being sponsored. So this in turn perpetuates the shiny object syndrome when you got a charismatic, somewhat attractive or interesting looking person who's somewhat eloquent, putting this certain things in your face to tell you that something is good for you when it's really not, and they're also not in your best interest. And so you'll see that a lot in cryptocurrency, especially. I would know, trust me, I have been in the shitcoin space for a very long time. I know what emails come in your inbox, you know, who approaches you on certain things. It happens all the time. And usually the influencer and the founder of said product or service that the influencer is pushing are the ones that's probably going to pan out better than majority of the people that are following the influencer. So the shiny object syndrome is something to be careful from. These are the times in bear markets, the times where the prices of certain assets that you deem valuable aren't doing much, and people are walking away from it. They're forgetting about it. They think it's not worth their time at this point, as they're looking towards the next shiny object thing, which for most people is like starting some little bullshit startup business just to feel like they have some security. They feel like there's some extra money coming in, when all they have to do is study what assets that they should be acquiring and the reason why they should be acquiring it, make it make sense in their life, and then from there they work their ass off, and they acquire as much of that asset as possible while prices are depressed in a bear cycle, where we may be coming out of that at some point soon. And I'm specifically talking about Bitcoin, because the halving is approaching sometime April or May. So anyways, this is my thoughts I wanted to share with y'all. Don't go for the shiny object syndrome. Stay the course. Understand why you're in something, and always constantly. And one of my things was I was wanting to constantly educate myself on why I'm in something. Why am I dedicating a lot of my capital, my hard-earned money into this thing, or my time into this thing? You have to constantly challenge that belief. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're just only dealing with confirmation biases and your emotional feel-goods, and then when they don't work out because you're not considering new evidence, past evidence, and what context that thing is fitting in, and how that context is changing or remaining the same. If you're not just looking at it like that from a macro kind of thing, you're going to be sadly disappointed. So anyway, that's my thoughts. I'm gonna holler at y'all next time. Y'all enjoy your Saturday and act responsibly till next time.